What's up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the channel. Rail training week 3. We made it. So, week 3 is now officially in the books. We're going into week 4. Before we get into week 4, so let's recap for week 3. So Monday, first thing you'll do when you get to the training facility here in Gary, you'll go to the offices, you'll do your lunch menu for the entire week. And then from there, you head out to the truck. Every day you're still practicing the same thing. You're going over your pre-trip, making sure that that is squared away. You do driving, different variations of driving. You work on tight turns, you work on sharp turns, you work on taking corners or curved roads at like 45 miles per hour. We did that twice this week. The first time we did it, the roads were dry. The second time we did it, the roads were wet. So that gave us the ability to practice driving in both scenarios. What else did we do? We took a long trip on the highway, drove on some country roads. Me being that I'm in flatbed, the country roads were more like the type of scenery, that I'm gonna be seeing. And then this week in week 3, they introduced 45-degree backing. When you're finished with phase 2 and you're going into phase 3 is you by yourself. You have to test out in a truck with a certified person. So you have to prove that you can do the pre-trip, that you can couple and uncouple the trailer, that you can maneuver back in between 2 actual live trailers, and then do some city driving. Basically prove that you can handle the vehicle, you can control it, and you can handle yourself. Rightfully so. I mean, they're gonna hand you $150,000 worth of equipment. So I'm totally with that. If this company said Evans Transport instead of Roehl Transport, I will probably most likely do the same thing as well. So I have no problems with that at all. So, but yeah, week 3, you start at 45-degree backing. Around like Wednesday, our trainer kind of just took his hands off. You got to get used to reading highway signage. Stuff like that. And so in that process, he says, I'm going to tell you the highways, and it's up to you to be paying attention. Because if you don't, we can end up in a restricted area where we can get in trouble. And at that point, they'll probably fire you. So I paid a lot of attention. But I'm used to it from the bus, so it was no big deal for me. So yeah. Just tons of highway driving. We're on the practice range every single day, Monday through Friday. Yesterday, Friday, we went on the range, but we didn't stay there out there that long. It was like, I don't even know. I want to say like an hour and a half. You do your straight back, offset, parallel, both sides. And then we switch. And then on your second round, you just pick one side and do it one time, do all 3 one time. And then he was just like, all right, cool, we're done. So we then went to go park our truck. We talked about a couple things, went over some things, some different tactics that the testers do to kind of throw you off your game a little bit. So yeah, today our Saturday class was learning how to read a map and going through the different tools and things like that that are inside of an atlas. So they actually gave us a brand new Rand McNally Atlas 2020. It's down in the car. I didn't feel the need to bring it up. So, but they gave everybody in class a brand new one. Said it's yours to keep. So a part is like your route planning, you know, that's what you'll need. Somebody's interrupting my video by knocking on the door. Hold on.
Man, he about to get dug, man.
So,
let me get this man a drink real quick.
Pretty much that's what we did for the week. Yeah, so today we went over route planning. The system went down so we can actually go and actually see what the computer and how the computer will spit out information. But they kind of gave us like a printout, which was, you know, kind of bad. But once you get out with your trainer, you'll figure that stuff out and kind of go over it every single day for every different load that you have. So we did that this morning. Today we pretty much just been chilling, hanging out, playing video games. We discovered one of our classmates had an Xbox, so we all kind of raided his room.
Feels kind of good to get out your room, right?
Monday, we'll again drive the test route and kind of go over it. I think he said we'll each drive it like 3 times, which is about an hour and a half of driving. It takes about 30 minutes to do the route 1 time. So we'll practice that on Monday, do a little bit of backing, maybe like once or twice each. And then he said, you know, we can kind of do whatever we want. If we feel like we need to work on some other things, we can do that. If he feels like, you know, we need to just relax, kind of keep the day before the test just a stress-free day. You know, don't exceed any type of mental exhaustion or anything like that. Just kind of keep it cool, keep it light. So that's exactly what I plan on doing on Monday. So yeah, that is pretty much week 3. Week 4, well, in week 4, stay tuned for week 4. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that follow button, the bell button, I'm sorry, the notifications. Matter of fact, again, I'm gonna wait for you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you. I see you. Okay. Appreciate you too. Hope it ain't no haters out there that's not subscribing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wanted to keep this video nice and short and sweet simply because I am tired. Like this morning I woke up at 4 o'clock. Why? I don't know. Didn't have to be at class until 7. So got up at 4, kind of just stared at the ceiling, and then I had a nerve to fall back asleep at like 5:45, 6 o'clock, and then my alarm clock went off at 6:10. So for the most part, I think today we're just gonna chill, relax, play some video games, and just, you know, be cool. Again, if anybody out there is considering trucking, if you have any comments, questions, whatever, hey, drop them below. You know, I definitely love to hear from you guys. Take some feedback. If there's some questions that you guys want to know, or there's some videos you guys want to see, again, drop a comment below. Reach out, let me know, and I'll do the absolute best that I can to get you guys that info. And next week's video, when we talk about week 4, when we recap, I'll go over some more stuff in detail as far as like who my trainer was, again, if you're thinking about coming to Roehl, I'll give you guys my recruiter's name, his info, his email, all that information. And, you know, worst case scenario, you just talk to him, get some info. And if you decide to move forward, then you decide to move forward. It's a legit company. Like I said before, and I think week 2, if you're not safe and you don't feel like you can learn and practice safe practices, Roehl transport ain't gonna work out for you. I'm just telling you that, because they're gonna weed you out by the end of week 1. Day 1 and 2, you're pretty much inside, boring paperwork, tax info, all of that crap. And then the second part of day 2, you'll finally actually come out to a truck and kind of see what they look like on the inside, see the engine compartment and things like that. And then day 3, you're on the truck every day. Instead of going to the classroom, you and your, not classmates, but the people in your group, because they're gonna break down each truck and put about 3 people on each truck. So, excuse me, yeah, you and those 2 people will be on that truck every day. You'll go out to your truck first thing in the morning, 6:30. You'll practice your pre-trip every single morning. Then your trainer will come out, and then he'll kind of go over the different driving practices that you guys will do. You won't leave the yard until Friday. Yeah, I think it was Friday. So Wednesday and Thursday, you'll be in the yard. You'll learn how to just handle the truck, no fuel. And when I say fuel, you're not touching the gas. If you guys do well and everybody in your group picks up on it, then you'll start adding fuel, learning how to downshift, things like that. When Thursday, you might hook up to a trailer, and then you won't add any fuel. You'll just pull the trailer around the yard and understand and learn how the trailer turns and how wide you need to turn and so forth and so on. And then pending from there, Friday, you guys could hit the street. They'll take you over into the industrial park and kind of ride around there, do some things, and possibly hit the street, the actual street from there. So again, if you guys got any questions, comments, concerns, or you just want to say what's up, leave a comment below. Also, you can catch me on the socials, Life of Sean Evans at Facebook, and the same thing at IG. I haven't posted anything in a while, simply because I just haven't. Like, you're at training from 6:30 in the morning to 5:30. You get back to the hotel. The first couple weeks, you're just study. So you're exhausted. This week actually has been pretty chill. And yeah, so again, questions, comments, concerns. A lot of you are probably asking yourself, why did you choose Roehl? And before we go, I'll answer that question real quick. The reason I chose Roehl Transport, one, obviously the biggest one, I didn't have the money to go to an actual trucking school. And so with Roehl, they pay you to train. Like, I get a paycheck every week to go and train, to get my CDL, and then when I get my CDL, I drive a Roehl. That's how it works. And the president, like the owner of the company, Rick Roehl, he still will jump in a truck and pull loads through downtown Chicago, through Chicago period, you know, up through Wisconsin. Occasionally, they said he comes down here to the Gary terminal. But I think the most important thing was, on top of safety, obviously, was you are an employee on day 1. On day 1, the day you walk in to the facility here at Gary, you are an employee. Like, boom. Right? You get this, you know what I mean? And then you get the key code or key card, That's how you get through the gate. So every day you come in, there's a big, huge gate. And that's how you get in. It's a secure facility. It's all private property. So it's pretty dope. You know what I mean? But yeah, finally, I'm done. So this effectively ends today's vlog, today's video, the week 3 training with Roehl transport. Going into week 4, your boy tests on Tuesday. My appointment is at 8 o'clock. So wish your boy luck. Say a prayer for me. And hopefully in the next couple days, we'll be having a celebratory video. You know what I mean? All right, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Again, stay safe out there. I know some states are starting to open up, but still be smart. You know, still keep your distance from people, and all that good stuff. So peace out. Love you guys. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Peace.